and it's time for cheating the race, every new player's worst nightmare. So to start out the race, we're going to just run up, grab this yarn, and we're going to do the same thing as we did at the very beginning of the run. We're going to craft the hat during the cutscene. The very last hat we need for the run, the ice hat. So for the race, I'm going to show you the path that I think people should learn the race with. There's a bunch of different paths you can take through these rocks, and some are faster than others, some are easier than others. I think the path that I'm going to show here is like a good balance, probably the one that I'd recommend learning anyway. The key here is you really have to copy what I'm doing. Don't start throwing in jumps, don't start throwing in dives wherever you want. Do what I do and just focus on doing it right, I guess. So we're gonna start off the race. So you skip through the text, pause, and craft the ice hat. And unpause. We're going to start off by going to the left here, double jumping up here, sprint jumping into the hook shot, jumping off up to this top rock, dive boosting off, and then doing 2 sprint jumps to the cannon. A little dive cancel there, just to make sure we get to the right spot. For this part, we're going to do 3 dive boosts going down the ramp, and we're going to hold kind of into the wall here, and it should push you up a little bit so that you can dive boost in the last area to gain the last little speed to make it to the timepiece in time. I'm just going to show a couple things off about the last area that you should know. For starters, the dive boost right here, off of that little bounce, is important. That one gives you a lot of speed because of how much speed you had going into it. Dive boosts just multiply your speed, so since you have a lot of speed going into that one, getting that one will make you get to the timepiece a lot faster than missing it. This Mafia guy right here, sometimes he will move to the right, and it happens, it's luck based. There's nothing you can really do about it besides just reacting to it. He either stands here or he moves to the right. I think he can move to the left very rarely, maybe, but you just have to react to it. I usually aim for the right and just hope he doesn't move, but that's just what I do, figure out what's best for you. This bird usually isn't a problem, but sometimes he's in the way. Again, he moves randomly. Not much you can do, but usually the bird isn't the problem. It's usually just the Mafia guy. You can still make it if you hit the Mafia guy. If you run into him and just cancel, you just press A, get out of your dive, and then just run to the timepiece, and you will be able to make it. It just all comes down to practice, making sure you do the movements properly. Don't bonk into the rocks. Don't miss the cannon. You have to do this properly or else you won't make it in time.